Greetings everyone, this is Matthew here, and welcome to Blind Progress, the show on YouTube where I forget to start one of my recordings, and then accidentally lose the other. Last episode, I showed you around mine and Onyx's new Minecraft world here in the Trails and Tales update. Along with that, I ventured into the Nether and barely made it out alive. All of that just to make a bubble elevator. But do I regret it? Absolutely not. Coming up in this video, Matthew itches to mine the rest of this diamond vein, but he wants to get a fortune pickaxe enchanted first. So, it's farm day. Matthew finishes up the zombie XP farm as he promised last episode. He also makes a crude cow leather farm and an average sugarcane farm. And of course, he makes this world's first enchanting table. Also, Onyx makes their first appearance. There's a lot of stuff to get through, so let's begin the second episode of Blind Progress. Up first, let's see how Matthew turned the zombie spawner into a zombie farm. Alright, we're back at the book. What will we need? Not really sure. Probably a couple more pickaxes. I know this is the boring part of the video, but I still like to do this. Like more Bubble Vader materials. For collecting the items, I guess we could plan that out too. We'll need some hoppers, comparators, if we want to like make a sorting system. Which actually, I don't know if you want to do that. I think we'll just need hoppers and chests. Yeah. I think that's it. There's not much that we need except for time and energy. So, let's get started. We'll also need a better way to get back out because I mean, I don't even know if you can call this a path. This is just dirt. It's so annoying. Alright, so I've got a chest of, I think, everything I'll need. Plus 2 crafting tables. Totally on purpose. I think this will be enough. I mean, I brought like some spare iron and wood in case I need more hoppers or chests. So yeah, I think we can just get started. Now the question is, will I make this into a tutorial? Not sure. Maybe I will. I mean, the last time I built one of these was like a year ago, so who knows if I'll remember everything, but yeah, I'll try to teach you guys how to do this. So the first step is we're going to close that off. We don't need that. I did not mean to flood the room. Whoops. Well, we'll get that later. First thing we need to do is just make a big box right here. I like to go, you know, like farm size, 9 by 9 I think, centered around this. So let's try to get one made. So here's the hole. It actually kind of bled into the room down here, which may be inconvenient, but we'll see what happens. So the room is 9 by 9. We've got, if it's centered here at the spawner, we got 4 blocks that side, 4 blocks this side, same the other way around. And for height, I just did 3 blocks above the spawner and then 5 blocks below it. So it's actually a 9 by 9 by 9 cube. Centered around the spawner, except the spawner is just slightly higher up. But yeah, this is going to be the room where the zombies spawn. They'll fall down and then they'll get flushed to the killing station, which we'll make very soon. Alright, so I'm just gonna make a wall right here because I'm going to add some water. I'm just gonna add water in the direction where you want your like the killing area to be. So I want the killing area to be like somewhere right around here, so we're gonna have the water flowing towards that way. And it should be like right on the edge, like the last row here shouldn't have any water on it, so we're actually gonna dig this down one block like so, and we're gonna put water at one end of this right here. So the zombies will spawn, they'll fall down, they'll get flushed this way, and then they'll get flushed down this way, and they'll end up in this hole right here. So what we're gonna do to make this more efficient is we're actually gonna have the zombies all crowd together at one spot, and then they're gonna flood a little bit over this way, up a bubble elevator, and when they get super high up, they're gonna slide over this way, and they're gonna fall 23 blocks down right to where we want them to be killed. And the reason it's 23 blocks is because 24 blocks is just enough height to kill them, so 23 will leave them on half a heart-ish. So that's how far we want them to drop, so we can just slice them once, not even with the sword, and they'll immediately die, which will be perfectly ideal. So we're just gonna grab just the bubble elevator items, just so we have them so we don't have to come back here, and we're gonna make a tunnel for them to flood into. I think I'm gonna do like 3 blocks like that. So I think we're actually going to go 1 block further. So I'd recommend, what is this, 4 blocks? Yeah, 4 blocks of flowage. And we're going to put the fence gates right here. So they fall into this spot, they flow over this way. They do get stuck on this spot here, and even if I have like ice or something right here, it's not super helpful, but the more zombies that spawn, the more they'll get like pushed by each other over this way. And then we're going to have a long tunnel all the way up this way, and we need to dig that, but I need to check how tall I need that to be. So if we want to like stand on this level to kill them, that means we're gonna want the zombies like raised up 1 block right here, and that's at Y level 23. So that means we need to dig up to Y level 46. So let's go. It's gonna be very dark. That's alright. This is the height where we want the zombies to be at. But now we need to get them to the right spot, and I kinda forgot where we need to bring them. I think this is honestly just out of memory. I feel like my directional memory is decent, so I think I need to go like 1 block this way, and then ooh, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, and then get some lapis there. 5 more, and that'll bring us right in the middle. Oh no, no! The heck? Well, block these off too, because they're just annoying. I think that's where we're gonna push the zombies like with water this way, and then that's where they're gonna drop. And I didn't bring any water, which is actually really lucky because we've got this right up here. So even though I forgot water, you can get water right here, which is perfect. So they're gonna flow up this way. Okay, I didn't think that would be long enough. I mean, I guess we could hope they'd push each other, but I don't want to count on that. I think I'm just gonna do that. And then we're also just gonna make this tube right here. It will just put that up at the top there. So it'll be a bubble elevator where they'll just bounce right up here. Hopefully they push each other along this path, and then they'll fall down. So now it's time to see Did I put this at the right spot? I don't know. Doesn't look like it. I think it was, yeah, it was just one block. Yeah. One block in the wrong direction. That's right. Let's just head back up. Okay, so we're actually going to want them to go more this way. So we'll just need to fix the tunnel a little bit. The annoying thing is we're just going to need to do some weird stuff with the water in order to get it to the right spot. Or we could just put the killing chamber at like just a different spot along the way, but I don't like that idea. I want them to fall right here. But how do we get that to happen? How do we push them this way without having them push themselves? Well, we'll need a water source right there. Nope. Right there. And that'll be perfect. But then this is just... This whole thing is now just a source block. They're not going to move. Let me think about this. Okay, so I had to do some really weird stuff with the water right here, as you can tell, but I think this works. So if they're up here, they get pushed by the elevator, and then they get pushed by these weird spots of water, and then, I mean, sure, they slow down, but at some point, they'll make their way right here. I mean, that's perfect. So now we just need to build the elevator that they come up through, and we'll have this thing pretty much done. As long as I don't drown. Oh, that could totally happen. Now we've got the tube full of water in it, and now let's fill it up with some water sources. Catch my breath. And head back down. Alright. And now all we need to do is put some soul sand. And don't get caught in it. Alright, so in theory now, they'll push each other in this way, and they'll get shot up there, like that. And then they'll get pushed by everything else, all the water, and they'll drop right in the killing area. So I'm actually right now gonna block this off. If we end up finding like an amethyst geode or something like that, we'll probably like put some tinted glass right there. But now we'll actually like get this killing station all set up. So the way I always build these is I always have them fall on a hopper like this, and then you stand like behind a chest. And if there are blocks like right here and here, and you stand like right here, you can get the XP, but most of the items will just fall right into the hopper and not in your inventory. So we'll probably do something like that, which means we'll need a bigger room. But for right now, the looks of the room isn't really my priority. I'm just trying to get this thing finished. So I didn't bring nearly enough wood for this, but I'll just show you kind of the vague idea what we'll have going on here. We'll have, so the zombies will spawn, you know, or drop right here. We'll kill them. Their items will get flown into this hopper right here, and the hoppers will, I know it's probably a waste of iron. Probably could use a water stream, but for my sanity, it's easier this way to have the items just go along this way, and then we'll have like a line of hoppers going that way. Maybe they'll loop around and go around the other end, but they'll go down this way and then feed into these chests. We'll have like 2 more right here. They'll just flow down right here and also go along this way as well. So we'll just have just a big bulk storage of rotten flesh and whatever else we get. So I think all we need to do now is test this. I would like to put a carpet on top of this just so the XP doesn't get caught on the lip of the hopper, because that lip is actually a physical thing in Minecraft. So we'll put a carpet there when we get one, but I think now we can just test this. Also, one more thing I missed. I don't know how super efficient this actually makes this, but I've heard it's oh, hello. I've heard it's recommended to place blocks on top of the spawner as well, just so that none spawn on the spawner and get stuck up there. Yeah, all we need to do is take out the lights and run and flee. Make sure we don't die. Alright. Hopefully at some point they'll all flow down into this spot here. Oh, here we are. Our first one. Sweet. Also, I didn't really mention this, but this chest isn't here to collect stuff. It's just to allow us to get as close as we can to get the XP, but not the items, because that just clogs up your inventory. And we don't need anything else clogging our inventory. But yeah, this seems to be working perfectly. I mean, these aren't super fast, obviously. It takes a while for them to get started, and it's just kind of a slow trickle, but like over time, like if you get like an auto clicker on your computer and just sit here overnight, I mean this works perfectly. Well, now that we know it's working, we should probably make a way back home, because as of right now there's no way in or out. So yeah, I think I'm gonna make a staircase down to that place, because I mean I guess it did have a staircase before, but I don't even know if you can call it that. Okay, so it's time for, hello B, the grand tour of the zombie spawner. So you head down these stairs here. This is my original mineshaft when I didn't think of just making a hole. You get to this spot, you stop right here, and then go down these stairs. And it looks really dark here, because I think the torches flooded away. When you get here, we'll have some tinted glass here so you can see the zombies. And then when you get down here, you get to the actual killing area. So you can just sit here and click with your sword, and they will die. Obviously, like I said, it needs a little while for it to start up, and so they can start pushing each other. But this is it. And then once all the items that you get from it will flow into, of course you can't open that chest, will flood into these chests, and there's a bunch of garbage in here. And so yeah, that's it. In a little bit I'll come down here, I'll come down here in a little bit and add some more chests and more hoppers and whatnot, so we can have more storage. But I think for a little bit I might just, because I died and lost all my XP, I might just sit here and start killing some zombies. Up next, it's time for another quick farm to help Matthew with his enchanting system. A cow farm. Alright, so I've been sitting here for a little while, killing some zombies, hanging out here, and I've gotten my way to 32 levels, which is pretty good. It'd be really nice for enchanting, if I had an enchanting table. Yeah, I don't have one of those yet. I don't even have the table yet, let alone the bookshelves required to get me to level 30 enchantments. And so, that's what we're doing right now. I mean, I can easily make the enchanting table. I've got enough resources for that, but I don't have nearly enough resources to make all the bookshelves that go around it. And because traveling around the world and collecting leather from stray cows will take a really long time, what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to make a cow farm. It's useful for this project, and because cooked beef is a pretty decent food source. Over here, Onyx does have a little cow and sheep pen, I guess you'd call it. But I mean, this will just take forever to get enough leather for all these books, so I'm gonna make something a bit different. Right around here, on this little incline right here, I'm gonna make a cow farm. Now, I've made this before. You might have seen it from my 1.17 Let's Play from forever ago. But this is my favorite type of cow farm. It's not only really easy to build, but it's also just really easy to manage and to use. And all you really need is just blocks and slabs. So here's the structure of the farm completed. I tried to make it look palatable, but I know it doesn't look amazing. I'll need to do some modifications with the building of that, but this is all you need to build the farm. You need some trapdoors right there with the 2-block gap so the cows can't jump out. And then below the trapdoors you need a little spot for the babies to hang out, and so you can kill them when they grow up. Now we need to get the cows in there. And it just so happened, the other day, this guy's co-worker, a different watering trader, just so happened to lend me 2 leads, which is perfect to get these cows in there. So, I don't know if this is gonna work. Can they hop out of this gap? Do I need to help them? Maybe. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Well, now you two will have a different home. So come with me. Come with me. Don't go in the nether or in the fire. I know it's very dangerous. And you two are going to live in this box right here. Just falling. Oh, perfect. Perfect cooperation. So perfect. Now that I have the cows in here, I can show you how this farm actually works. Even though I already kind of did that. So usually we would have a bunch of cows up here. And we will at some point. But all you gotta do is just breed both cows. They will make a child, and the child will fall down there. Then when the kids grow up to be nice and old, they will get killed for their leather and their meat, which will be nice. But because we only have 2 cows up here, I'm actually going to close these trapdoors. So in the future, when we breed more cows, they'll stay up here. So we'll have more cows to breed in the future, which will be perfect. But you, I guess, you get to stay down here. Next, it's time for yet another farm to help with the enchanter. A sugarcane farm. Oh, also Onyx is here now. Now I guess while we're at it, making a bunch of farms, we might as well make another one. And this one will be a lot bigger than the cow farm, a lot more complicated, but it'll be one that... Just gonna ignore that. It'll be one that I'm sure most of you guys have seen. It'll be a sugarcane farm, because not only do we need leather to make the books for the bookshelves, we also need sugarcane. And like even just these 3 stalks right here could probably be enough. They grow relatively quickly. But just having a sugarcane farm for the future will be really handy. So I'm gonna try to make one. Now this farm will actually be underground because it looks pretty ugly. And I think it's gonna be probably down on this level where the zombie farm is, down that staircase. So it might be like maybe in that wall. I don't really want to dig, so maybe it'll just be right here, I think. Now some of you may be wondering, well, aren't you gonna like organize your farms or something and get like a proper base going? And my answer is yes, in the future. But I don't really want to make like a starter base right now because first of all, I don't really know what I would build for that. And secondly, I'm just too excited for like my main base, which I already have like a rough idea planned for. And it's just easier to just have some farms here and there and then just focus more energy on the building of my bigger base rather than this smaller one that you guys may want me to do. That's why I'm putting the sugarcane farm just down in a hole. So I guess it's time to get the shopping list out again. Oh, we can get rid of that. What do we need for the sugarcane farm? Pistons, observers, redstone, bunch of hoppers and chests. Many more than we had before, which might take a while. Water. I think that might be it. Maybe I'm forgetting something. I don't know. So I guess for the chests and the observers, we're gonna need a lot and a lot of wood. This is kind of annoying. I don't know if I need more hoppers, but, well, I probably need a few more hoppers. But I'm out of iron. I only have, like, this 4 left. Means I have to go mining again. Like, in these caves, not, like, down in my normal spots. Alright, so because I forgot to record the last clip, I magically got the observers and the pistons. So now I'm ready to begin work on the sugarcane farm. But first, Onyx is here. So I'm gonna show them what I've been doing.
Matthew, are you trying to kill me? Matthew.
Yeah?
Are you trying to kill me, Matthew?
No? Why?
Okay, well, don't say it like that. Matthew, I'm inside of your little contraption.
What?
Matthew.
Wait, are you in the zombie spawner?
Yes!
Oh
put
my,
a bucket
no.
in the bottom of the hole.
No. Okay. Are you like...
I am in the hallway of death, okay? I blocked it off. The water is no longer running. But I almost died.
I forgot you were in there. Are you like up top? Did you go up the bubble elevator?
Yes, Matthew.
You won't die, but you'll take a lot of damage.
Well, can you put something that I can land on
that's
down
smart.
there?
Yes, there's a water bucket in this chest. I'm maybe smart. I don't know. Okay, you're good.
Okay. Here we go. I'm getting there.
It's not that far of a drop.
Well, I'm going on the fun hallway. I let it take.
Oh, hello.
Whee! Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I was in there. And then I awaken to the sweet sounds of a rushing water, and I say, "Uh-oh." And then a zombie appears, and I again say, "Uh-oh." And then I start moving. And then I go up, and then I keep moving, and then I almost die, but I survive. I survive by my wits.
Well, good job.
And
well, this is the zombie spawner.
I noticed.
As you can see up here, we got a nice little window. Once I get tinted glass, we'll be able to like block this off. It'll be nice. And just...
Wait, Matthew, wait. Come here. Come back up here.
No.
Come on. I really should have pushed you in there.
No.
That would have been funny.
You'd have been so mean.
Yeah, you deserve it. You put me in there.
You already saw the zombie spawner.
Oh, I saw.
I hope you enjoyed that. You don't really need a sword there, but I would recommend that. So they're all like one punch.
You really need a sword.
I'm telling you how it works. They're all like one punch, and then there's like a storage room where you can get the flesh.
Cool.
I've also, down here, it's really bad so far because there's no cows, but I made a cow farm thingy because I want leather. All you gotta do is up here, you breed the cows. The trapdoors are gonna stay closed just so we can get a bunch of cows up here. But once we get a bunch of cows, we can open the trapdoors. Whenever we breed the cows, they fall down here, and then we can kill them. Doesn't it look cool? Yeah, you can go down here and punch. Voila.
Very cool.
And then that's it, I think. And then I'm gonna make a sugarcane farm.
A sugarcane.
Because I found an 8-piece diamond vein, and I mined 3 of those diamonds, and I remembered I should just wait till I get Fortune 3. So I'm gonna try to get an enchanter.
Cool beans. What do I want to do?
I don't know.
I want to work on my house. It looks kind of,
yeah,
as we in the business say, ugly right now.
No, it looks good. Like a bit more detailing maybe on the outside, but nothing much.
Nothing much.
An interior would be nice. I'm not criticizing you. Why do you?
Yeah, listen. Maybe I'm a little upset that you worked on my zombie spawner without me. Maybe that's.
Sorry, but you were gone, and I needed to get a lot of recording done before I leave.
Yeah, because you deleted all of it.
Before I leave for 2 weeks.
All the others, because you deleted all the other stuff. I'm sorry, Matthew. Listen. What'd you put that there?
I thought it would be funny. You can remove that if you want, or you can keep it.
I feel like it warns those who enter my house.
Yeah.
That if they wrong me in any way, I will have my revenge.
Yeah.
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 Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go hang out in the pond now.
You do that, Matthew. You do that.
So I've already gone and done it. I've got the sugarcane farm all built. It looks really ugly, but it works perfectly fine. I mean, it's just the standard farm you'd see in that pretty much everyone would make. It just grows up to the observers, and then the pistons push it off. It's not super efficient. Sometimes the sugarcane does land on the dirt, but I don't really care. It grows quickly enough that this will be good for me. Alright, I'm gonna go get some powdered snow for you.
Thanks.
How many blocks of it do you want?
I don't know. Just like a couple for a little crash pad, you know?
I'll give you 4.
What? Never mind. I've decided I'm not doing math anymore and I'm just winging it. Okay, so that's 5. Yes.
Okay, let me try this.
Little crash pad?
Oh.
No, Matthew, you have so much to live for.
Yay, no damage. Just perfect.
Awesome.
And finally, Matthew sets up his enchanting station and gets himself a pretty decent pickaxe. Alright, so after a long time of mainly just AFKing, I finally got enough bookshelves to finish off our enchanting system. I know it looks kind of boring. It's kind of just out in the field, but we've now got enough for a level 3 enchantment. Let's see what we have here. Breaking 3 is good. What I want is Fortune 3. And I suppose I could just test this. I do have 40 levels, so I could probably just waste some levels seeing if I get Fortune 3. So I think I might do that. So let's get some lapis. And let's see what we get. Breaking 3. Efficiency 3. Okay, that's... Okay. What would I get for that's efficiency 4? I'm gonna redo that, which means I'll need a grindstone. Alright, let's try it again. I'll give us efficiency 3, that's kinda sucks. I might just enchant a random book, just as a waste. Because I know, I mean, there's a chance I could get Fortune 3 on one of these, but I'd rather just... You know, I'm just gonna go for it. Yay! Okay, sweet! We got Fortune 3! At some point I would like Unbreaking, but we can get that in the future, I suppose. Perfect! Now we've got a perfect pickaxe to mine our diamonds. So I've brought myself down to the mine shaft, and I believe right here, yeah, we've got a diamond vein. It was an 8 vein. I started mining it, and then I realized I could get an enchantment on this. But I've left the other 5, so we can use our new pickaxe with it. 3, 1, 3, math, 1, 4, perfect. Well, that was really successful. Indeed it was, and with that, this will be a great place to end the video. In the meantime, I've got another project ready. During the voiceover clips, as you can see, I've been walking around this village. This is in fact the village that Onyx and I discovered before episode 1, and I'm going to use these villagers to make myself, hopefully, a pretty good villager trading hall. I know that 1.20.2 will make a big change to the way villagers function, but that shouldn't be for a while, I hope. Episode 3 should show the completion of the trading hall along with some other fun stuff. If you would like to check out some scenes you didn't see from this episode, the blooper reel is to my right. Thank you so much for tuning in to the second episode of Blind Progress, and I'll be awaiting your return.